Holy moly. Holy moly, holy moly. Hello, everybody. Hello. How are we doing today? Hey, guys. Hey. I'm just going to quickly reset the chat. Give me a second. I'm just going to refresh it there. Hey, guys. Hello, Cherry, Wyver, Jelly, Cinny, Lover's Hope, Blue Corvus, TJ, Cheddar, Ray, Kuro, Vivi, Neely, Anavug, Spectator Z, Crypt, Beepio. Hey guys, how are you? How are we doing today? Hello Nix. Hello Riffy. Hello Frosty, hello everyone. Hello Cream, hello. Hello Mara, hello Wolfie, Red Panda and Molo, Azalea, Opedia, McCaw and Joanne, Lucid, Fin Compass and Kiori. Hey guys, Astrio, Desu, Kaiba, Sherlock, Drawing, Memer, we got Precious, hey guys, Mass, hello everybody, Yizzy So Rizzy and the Echo, hello 151, hi Fortsy, hello Cowweek and Niente and Gwyneth, how are you guys doing today? Now, I have a little bit of a confession to make. My sleep schedule has been very bad recently, and it works out because when I played Commander Fortsy, it's not that I was even putting on a voice, it was just that I was waking up like at 5 AM in the morning, and well, I might have just woken up, and when I say just, I mean just woken up, and yes, it is 1 PM. So, I haven't woken up this late in a long time, but I am very tired right now, and I think that actually works for the purpose of playing the character today. Please rest properly after the stream. If anything, it's actually the opposite. I've rested too much. Well, that's perfect for the in-character. Yeah, exactly. Okay guys, I'm going to switch over to Commander Fortsy now. So, have you had your meds? No, I'm gonna have to do it. This is the weirdest title ever. What do you mean? What is it? I don't choose the titles these days, the mods are the ones that do it. What the fuck is that? Oh no. Brother. Hi Charlie, hello. Jiminy Cricket, hey guys, Jelly Gelato, Melon, hello everybody. Now, what I am gonna do is, W mods do this title. You didn't know? No, because I don't choose the title these days. My mods are the ones that choose the title for me. So I have no clue when they choose the title or whatever they do. Hello Suki Cat and Lily Rosin, nice to see you guys again. How are you? We've got Ann Dayton here. Oh my lord. Okay guys, it's time for me to go over. What the hell? Huh? Thank you Charlie for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. W Charlie, yeah. Thank you Charlie. Thank you so much. Yo, mashed potatoes, you got the kiwi roll. To help wake you up a bit. Thanks Charlie. Oh yo, Jolly with the first time message. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna switch over now, but thank you guys. Now there is a rule regarding the questions. Obviously, if I just let people ask questions over and over and over, that can become a little bit problematic. So we actually do have a system now. You might know that we have a new redeem. If you want to ask Commander Fortsy a question, you just have to refer to that redeem, and that'll pretty much guarantee that I can respond to it. Otherwise, Commander Fortsy will pretty much just be talking. I can respond to other questions, but that's just a guarantee that I will be able to respond to it. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's get moving. Where is everything? Luntian doesn't know I'm here, I think. Thank you for your first time message, Loom Domination. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's swap over. Now, I just want to say, a big thank you to Chris. they made this like within the last 24 hours. And how do I say? I asked for it last month. What? Huh? Oh, thank you, Peppermint. Thank you for the $10 donor saying, sub chat, happy Thanksgiving to all. Pepper was here. Thank you, Peppermint. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What was I saying? I had something on my mind and now it's completely gone. Okay. Well, I'm going to swap on over now. And hype stream incoming. Oh, hell yeah. Oh yes, I just wanted to say thank you to Chris. They made this for me pretty much on a whim at the last minute, and unfortunately I kept asking them to let me commission them and they refused, and I kept asking and it wouldn't result in anything, so whatever. They were just like, Fortsy, it's okay, and I'm like, no, it's not, but they wouldn't allow it. So, I don't know what to do. Hello, chat. Hello, Peppermint. Hello. I just woke up. No worries, Vera. No worries. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, guys. Let's get started. Yeah, so when Commander Fortsy, whatever, when you guys start talking with him, I will head off now. So thank you guys for your time. Really appreciate it. And have a good one. I apologize in advance for the Fugi because it's a new one and the pose is a little bit strange. There we go. So, it's a very interesting pose, but not much I can do about it. Hello everyone. How are we doing today? This is probably the most authentic it's gonna get, because really all Commander Fortsy was just me, like, when I've just woken up, so... Commander Fortsy, first timer here. Hello, Lou. Hello. Is that a comfy pose? I suppose so. Yeah, it's easy to sit down and talk. How are you, Commander? I am doing well, I suppose. I just woke up, so I'm a bit tired. But, you know, I'm ready to tackle the day. Hello, Commander. How are you today? I, again, am doing well, Curie. Thank you for asking. It's my first time seeing Commander Fortsy. Yippee. Well, I'm happy to be here, I suppose. By the way, just so everyone is aware, we're actually 2 subscribers away from the sub goal on the right hand side, believe it or not. Take care, Commander and Kiwi. Have a good stream. See you later, Ninny. Thank you for coming. Commander Fortsy, what's your hair routine? I'm sorry to say this, but I'm sorry to say this, but I apply a dash amount of shit. Oh. Thank you, Cheddar Bugs, for your generous donation of 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yippee!
Fortsy, Commander Fortsy, do you not shower? Good day, Commander. Let's have a look. Good day, Commander. You seem comfortable, sir. I am comfortable. I'm sitting here nice and relaxed. I have my dressing gown on, and I'm nice and relaxed today. Again, thank you, Cheddar. I hate this guy. Oh no, is this that one civilian that was causing me problems in the inner sanctum of the desert? Pro gamer dude, I think it was, part of those slimes. Ugh. Look, I prefer not to talk to someone like you right now. Yikes. Okay. Well, anyway, schmuck. I think you're the schmuck here. I'm sorry, whose wife ended up dying? Yeah, thought so. Commander, how do you feel about My Little Pony? I've got nothing against that show, I suppose. I mean, if people enjoy it, people enjoy it. Hey, you don't get to say that, Commander. Hey, look, if it's gonna happen to me, I'm going to make sure that at least I'm not the only one. Okay, Commander, you can't say that when your wife died before Imperia happened. You don't know what happened, so best not to speak about it on your end. Hydrate? Okay. Please tell me I have some water in here. I do have some water in here, thank God. What is this, hype train, by the way? Oh, it's pretty simple. People just, you know, donate to you. Right, okay. Ooh, why is your water so cold? I like cold water. I prefer it when it's, a little bit warmer. Oh. Redeem. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mechanis de Linis Calanel. Did I do that right? Yeah, you did. Okay. Well, good to hear. God. Sorry about the wait, everyone. I am currently just trying to relax at the moment. Is the guy behind you bothering you? No, not particularly. In fact, the only reason I'm here is because I owe him a favor. Peppermint Redeemed asked me anything and said if you became the president of Imperia, you can finish the rest of it. I'll look for your message, Peppermint. Commander, I'm hungry. What should I have for lunch today? I would probably recommend a mandarin. And if you want something more of substance, a roast beef sandwich would be good. Maybe add a little bit of barbecue sauce on that. Yeah. What favor could you possibly owe Whimsy Fortsy? It's not for anyone here to know about. What is your choice of breakfast? A English-style breakfast with the sausages, the egg, the beans, the toast, the whole shebang. Commander Fortsy is a fiend for mandarins. What would be your first decree as president? Let me see here. I suppose I can't really, let me think about this. My first decree would probably, you know, despite how I acted during my time in Imperia, I didn't disagree with a lot of Solos practices. The president was actually quite effective at their job, believe it or not. I did agree with a lot of the practices. The problem was he took a very dark approach. He bullied people. So I think my first decree would be less of a decree and more of a standard for guards not to be as aggressive. Specifically those that are in the lands of Imperia itself. I think those within the desert, those within snow, and those within jungle should have been more independent than they were. By having such a chokehold, it's what forced me into what ended up happening. It was a unfortunate circumstance, but not much I could do about it. Have you ever met Dr. Briarrose? I've never heard of such a person. Commander, if one is very sleepy, what is a good thing to drink other than coffee? If you are sleepy and you need something other to drink than coffee, I wouldn't recommend it, but energy drinks are good. There's also Up and Goes, if you've ever heard of those. Those are really good. And if you are looking for something stimulating, it is coffee, but I would recommend tea, or Boss Coffee. Boss Coffee is really good. It's not nearly as thick and visceral. Random fact redeemed, Commander. Oh, random fact, huh? I was much more an archer than I was a swordsman. Archery was my main interest, and swordsmanship was purely a means to an end. Yes, whenever I used to spar with other soldiers, I was not nearly as calculated. How many weapons did you learn? Can't say. Probably a lot. But I was more focused on tactician work. Were you close to anyone or considered anyone as a friend as commander? Probably Ram. Ram, my vice commander, was the only one I'd really consider a friend within Imperia. I had a friend or two outside of Imperia, but within those walls, Ram was the only one I could really count upon for anything. Yes, I would say that they were the only closest one that I could get in contact with about anything. What do I think of the other commanders? Well, if we look at the lineup, Trapix, he was one of the only people when I was getting berated by the president in a private meeting between me, the president, Trapix, and Dowdens following Zekor's death. Unfortunately, he was the only one among them in that little meeting room who showed empathy to me as I was getting berated. He'd only show it after, out of fear for Solov, but he did so, and I appreciate that. Regarding the actions of, well, Dowdens, I unfortunately was not aware of any of their, massacre until after I was dead. But, assuming canonically I found out about this somehow, I am only aware that Dowdens slaughtered many within the Snow District, and I do not endorse those actions. Zekor was, well, he was a good friend, but clearly he did not agree with Imperia's ways. Not that I can, fully disagree with that. What would you want as a final meal? Honestly, if I was going to die, I'm not going to fill myself up with a lot of food. I would want just maybe a nice baked loaf of bread. Like what my mum made. Hello, Commander. I've asked this to Fortsy many months ago, but again, if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you? That's essentially what I did, though. I mean, if you think about it, I betrayed the president and ended up saving many others. Not that they were saved, it's not like I did it purely for my civilians, though it was a huge part of what I did. Commander Fortsy, do you miss the old days when Imperia wasn't what? Well, I just want to let everyone know that we'll only be doing this stream for an hour, and maybe a little bit longer. It won't be a long stream today. It'll be a small one. I hope you all understand. Okay, I actually have to look for real now. I'm at work. Have fun, Commander Fortsy and Kiwis. Hello, Estrio. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. The commander has things to do. We get it. Do you have any fond memories before you arrived in Imperia? Let me think. Yeah, well, before I was part of the military, I was just a well, another soldier, and I had my wife, I had my daughter, and it was a grand old time, and yes, I really enjoyed it. But when I was selected, or rather enlisted by force, for the works of Imperia, I had to leave everything there behind and thought I would be back. You can see how that went, though. How do you spell your wife and daughter's name? I don't like talking about my daughter, but my wife's name is Cheryl, as you know. Spelt with an SH. And yeah. Sorry, Commander, it's completely fine. I made sure you've not forgotten. Just tell us about how you met your wife. Rather simply, really. We were both enlisted for separate purposes in a previous war, and I found out that they were running military supplies to soldiers that were on the front lines, and I just happened to be one of them. Needless to say, we connected after they started helping me wrapping bandages around my body, and that was the first time we really met. It wasn't the only time we'd met, though. We met a few times later, and that's eventually how it led to where it went. Yes, yes. For reference, chat, I just want you all to know that this is, like, normally how I speak if I just, like, am relaxed. When I'm talking to you guys, like, you know, as normal me, I guess you could say, I have a bit more energy because I'm, like, excited, but I've, like, kind of dampened my excitement, because that's kind of how I was during 2.7. I was just kind of sitting there, like, you know, dead voice, deadpan. This is just how I sound as Commander Fortsy. It's literally all I need to do. Distilled or mineral water? I would have to be impartial, but I suppose distilled would be better. Okay, Commander, cats or dogs? Wow, that was... I wouldn't have to go with dogs on that one. I do like dogs. Dogs are very nice. Do you prefer cat's loaf or cat's croissant? I prefer cat loaf. Cat loaves are very cute. Oh no. Are you serious? You monster. Why would you do this to me? Well, the token was fun while it lasted. But the problem is... I have a confession to make to you all, chat. I actually didn't have a token prepared that wasn't this one, like with ears and all that. There is one I have that exists, but now I'm gonna have to put it on, and I'm very scared. And the only problem is, it's the maid outfit. So now I'm forced to wear this at the same fucking time. Which is just... it's just peachy. Just absolutely peachy. Yes, it's a 2-for-1 deal. You can... shut up. Well, for now, I can't really do much about it, okay? Alright? When I asked Chris for these, I didn't ask for any details, okay? I just asked, hey, I would really appreciate a art, and, dear lord. Your wife made the dress. Yes, Yes, she did. This is so incredibly big, we appreciate this. Uh-huh, right. Gotcha. Someone redeem it? What do you mean, someone redeem it? What does that mean? I go to the front lines for you. Well, at least you're loyal. Goated wife. Thank you, Cheryl, my goat. Rest in peace. Your wife is a cultured one. Anyway, enough about that. Did she make your commander outfit or the maid outfit or both? She made all of my outfits. She was, again, she was a paramedic who liked to knit and sew. And she ended up creating it for me. And I appreciate that. I am not loyal. Chinu, don't try that again. You know what happened last time. Favorite animal, Commander? Commander, you don't look very threatening. Okay, just shut your mouth, Slimer. My favorite animal? I would probably have to say... I would say the eagle. Or a falcon. Why? Well, their ability to fly is freeing. They're powerful. They're strong. Yeah, I do appreciate that. It's not a dog? Okay, shut your mouth, Chris. You know exactly what you're doing here now, alright? Just quiet. Kind of pace. God damn it. Anyway. Continuing on from that. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Thank you so much. I'm not saying your name out loud. But, thank you anyway. Thank you, we'll go with Master, so I can say your name. Thank you, Master, for the generous sub-dono. I really appreciate it. God damn it. Give me a second. Okay. Yes, I did not sleep until very late last night, so... You have a maid outfit. Just call him Yama. Yeah, that's probably better. We'll say Yama. Okay, Commander, how tall are you? Or an estimate. Well, as the Commander, I'm actually not as as tall as many of you might think. I am only 6 foot. And you call yourself loyal. I see. Commander, I understand something happened to your daughter, which I'm sorry for, but can we at least get a name? Okay, well... let me think. Well... Oh, but... You know... Fortsy, he's not as tall as I am. Just to let you know. Yeah, I'm writing him out. Don't tell him I said that, though. That guy's like 2 apples tall. He's not tall at all. Look, I don't think I want to answer that question at this current moment about my daughter. Is he not behind you? No, he went to go and, I don't know, eat food or something. How should we classify your current log? You're Catsy and Maidsy, Commander Maidsy. Well, actually, Chris drew me in this one with dog features, not cat features, unfortunately. How shall we, as an amateur journalist, I obtained a recording by the end of day 3 briefing. You sounded ready to be the villain who would crack down brutally on the district to keep control and save your life. How and why did that change so quickly? That's a great question, and the truth of the matter is that by the end of the third day, the words I said were all a means to withhold suspicion from my genuine feelings on the matter. They made me kill Friday Pilot, and I do not appreciate that. They made me kill one of my own government members when I was handling my district completely fine. And I think one too many times it pissed me off. And it forced me to take drastic measures. Truthfully, I feel ashamed I didn't record my perspective because I didn't realize how much people would give this much of a crap about the civ event, and their perceptions by it. And I hoped that I will record it in the future, but I just forgot to. I've been working on my question. Well, the reason that it seemed like I changed is because I was never actually cracking down to begin with. I never wanted to. From the very beginning, I was lenient and peaceful with my own. I wanted people to feel happy and free. I wanted there to be a sense of unity among the civilians. Never for any sort of rebellion, but simply so people could feel content, so they wouldn't want to leave. I was trying to make them happy, but the government kept cracking down on me, and unfortunately, it led to me feeling like I needed to make drastic measures in order to keep the civilians safe. And it's what eventually led to what happened. So if you've ever been curious, now you know. Unfortunately, it was a case where Imperia chokeholded me so hard that I just couldn't handle anymore. I suffocated, truthfully. What's your favorite food? I would say my favorite food would probably have to be... I would say... Let me think. Honestly, a nice crusket. If you know what a crusket is, then you're a real one. I like cruskets, they're very nice. Maybe put a little bit of Nutella on them. Maybe some Marmites. Yeah, it's a crusket. They're very nice. Would you guys kill me if I redeemed break character? I can get Fortsy in here. Commander Fortsy, you died because of us, your district. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. It's completely fine. Truthfully, by the time that I ended up dying, it was because I wanted to not die, per se, but President's actions forced me to take drastic measures, and I don't regret any of them. Do you have the same birthday as Whimsical Fortsy? I unfortunately, he was born on the 30th, I was born on the 31st. So, we're a day apart. But, we always celebrate them together. Just makes it easier. Yes, yes. Keep in mind, we're not the same person. I hope you know that. Yes, I'm younger by a day. Does that matter? No, he's older than me by a day. I don't think that matters. What's your favorite time of year? Favorite time of year? Probably Christmas and December in general. I mean, it's when Fortsy has his birthday. It's when Christmas is around. Do you hate Solid because he has a wife? Of course not. No. In fact, I don't hold anything against them just for having a wife. That's ridiculous. But no, I will say, next question. Do you guys share a split cake where one side is MLP and the other is all Commander Fortsy themed? Who's to assume that I wouldn't want the MLP cake as well? Bruh. break time. Oh, thank God. Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm back. I'm back. Hi, guys. How are we doing? Hello. Oh my God. Sorry, chat. Oh, God. How are we doing? Oh, Fortsy, don't put Commander back. I've been trying to be nice. Oh God. Well, Fortsy, I head off to bed. Good night, everyone. See you later, Peppermint. Bye bye. Streamer is dying. Instantly died. What the hell? Yeah, sorry. I kind of choked on my water a little bit when I found out that I was breaking character. Holy moly. Yeah. Thank you guys for the what's it called? The sub goal reached. We are going to be setting up the chat controls Minecraft whenever we're able to. Oh, you're wasting your points now. Okay, fair enough. We're going to be setting that up whenever we're able to. And then we will be able to do that in Minecraft. And that'll be a lot of fun. Yippee, sub goal. Yeah. By the way, guys, you can now see we have the fortsy SMP. It's now visible at 2,000, which is awesome. And by the way, I just want everyone to know that any subs donated during this period do not contribute towards the, what's it called? Any subs donated during this period do not contribute towards the Christmas subathon, and the Christmas subathons ones don't contribute towards these ones here. Theo redeemed a random fact. I was involved in a car crash in February. Holy moly. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that. Yeah. At the beginning of the year, before any of this happened, obviously, I was driving my car, and, well, I got into a bit of a crash, and they ended up, like smashing into the back of my bumper, and, well, I got reimbursed by the insurance company, but holy moly, bro. Yeah, I ended up having to lose my car, even though it was barely damaged at all, because they wrote it off, even though it was actually completely fine. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. It just had a broken taillight and a slightly indented boot, which could have been fixed really easily, but they wrote it off, meaning that I would have to go to, like, a government facility to get it, like, brought back onto the, you know, making it a drivable car, quote-unquote, again. So that means I should have just gone to, like, you know, the thing is, at the time, chat, I didn't have any money. Like, I was living off $2,000 in my entire bank account. And pop in and say hi before I die in Lord's midterms. Enjoy the stream, chat, and Bossman. So I had a glorious commander for me, and don't rage bait him so much that he stops drip feeding us. Lord, I need food. Are you okay, though? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine now. But, like, it was, yeah, it was definitely something, I will say. It was definitely an experience. So, but yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I think I am, I've got, like, 20 seconds left before I leave. Well, thank you, guys. Jesus, that sounds awful. It's okay. It's all good. That was not a fun fact. It was pretty fun to me. Telling it. Bye-bye, whimsical Fortsy. Oh, God. And you gotta pay for petrol. I know. Anyway. Yeah, well, anyway, thank you for, interrupting me there. Where on the street is that Fortsy is projected to be the most popular name for babies born next year in the new free desert? Any thoughts? Well, I don't know how to feel about that. I just feel sorry for whoever names it that. I don't want anyone named after me like that. My lord. Hello, everyone. Hello, I am back. And now this guy is here. Excuse me. Is there something wrong with me being here? So, Commander, are you twins with Fortsy? Like he was born minutes away from you, so it's 30th and the 31st. Well, yes. How did you know? He was born pretty much at 11:59 on the 30th, and the 31st I was born. Can you search up Chikawa and tell me which critter looks most cute to you? Let me have a look. I don't know about this Chikawa stuff. Let's see. There's a big group of them here. Let's have a look. I must say, I suppose the one with the scar on the top left is quite fascinating to me. I'm not sure if that's the right one though. Yes, the one that has a little scar at the top. I do find myself quite fond of them. Actually, speaking of, do you have a preference on one of them?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
I mean, have a look. Do you like any of them?
I like the one with the big fluffy tail and the like big white ears sticking out. That one's got, and like I think I got whiskers. Those look cool.
Right. Yes. Okay. Well, you can go now.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Right. Well, anyway, you got your answer. I hope that helps. Momonga. I don't know who that is. It's the commander. Pray tell, how did your death feel? Believe it or not, it was actually a great feeling. In that situation, I felt vindicated for many things that had happened up until that point. Though, if we're speaking completely out of character, I would have preferred to have done it on like day 5 or day 6. I only realized that I had to act quickly because of circumstances surrounding my character. Speaking in character, I think it couldn't have gone any better. Commander sir, do you like to gamble? Do you like to get it twisted? I do not like gambling whatsoever. If you're talking about slots and all of that stuff, I'm not fond of it. So it is not something I would pride myself in ever being a part of. He hates us gamblers then. Yes. No gambler. What about blackjack? I do not mind games of psychology. Those are fun. But ones of pure gambling? You look like a bunch of mindless drones. Have you seen a casino house? They look entirely dead. No one looks happy there. Favorite flower if you have one? I'm quite partial to the lavender flower myself. Do you have any specific hobbies, both before you came to Imperia and after? Yes, I like to crochet, and I like to practice my archery. Wait, so where was Whimsical Fortsy during the whole event? He was back at home on his beach house. You think he was a part of this whole thing? Commander Fortsy doesn't hate us strategic gamblers. That means those only as good as my students are acceptable. Yes. I mean, I need a creative outlet somewhere. Crochet is just the easiest way to do it. Crochet in terms of knitting or the sport? Knitting. Holy shit, my archery commander art is canon. Well, I do like my archery. Imagining Whimsical Fortsy chilling during the purge. I don't think he would be chill in anything to do with that place. I think he'd be freaking out no matter what happened. I don't think he'd be able to handle it. And it's a good thing he wasn't there. Can we have a crochet club, please, Commander? Aye. Now, Chad, as you may have already been made aware, we're not going to have a very long stream. It's not going to last too long. Commander, thoughts on Kiwis? I mean, from what I've seen, they're very cute. I do think that Kiwis look quite vulnerable. It's a little pathetic, really, to be honest.
Originally, you wanted to go to the Snow District over the Sand District. Do you still hold that sentiment? At this point, being where I was means nothing to me. It's more about the people that I, well, helped during my time there. The Snow District and the Sand District, to me, it's the desert that matters now. I do not hold that sentiment anymore. In fact, I'm quite proud of the people that I ended up working for. I am very happy of the civilians I had, even if I did have to deal with slimers and, well, some very unsubstantiated rumors of government workers. But, regardless, no, I do not hold that sentiment anymore. Commander, did you ever attend any party with your subordinates, and do you have any stories? I typically avoid attending such things, but I suppose there was one instance I went when I was forced to, and it was quite fun from memory. Which was your favorite desert build? I would have to probably go with the circus. I think they had some very nice builds, and I think they very much stood out to me. Really liked the circus. Did you send other private messages to your people? For example, we heard through a grapevine that you sent a citizen a stay safe message during the purge. Were the other people you sent secret messages to? And why those citizens in particular? Well, I've answered this question before, but they were all my civilians, and I did not want any of them harmed, of course. And, well, I found it fitting to try and help as many people as I could, but I did not have much warning about the raid, about the purge. It was kind of forced upon us at the last minute. So, given that he was the last one I spoke to, I figured it only right. Commander Fortsy, what do you think of Vice President Spood? I need it for something pretty, please and thanks. The only thing I know about him, that Spood fellow, is that he came to my district and basically encouraged the entire district to run around after him for food and then gave them nothing. I don't seem to hate the guy, given that he doesn't seem to have bad intent, but let's just say, well, it didn't make things easy as commander. He might have only been instilling a sense of, well, disorder within the location through his actions. Nothing against the guy, though. Thanks, Commander, of course. Any thoughts on the paranormal? Do you have ghost stories to share? I do not believe in the paranormal, or ghosts, though after seeing the afterlife I might have to reconsider that. If you could have executed your final plan differently, how would you have done so? Well, the only reason I did it on day 4 was because of the impending holes and tunnels that were built during build day, a day that I was not on for because I was busy. So when I came on and realized through some reports that unfortunately a bunch of holes had been made and people were intending to escape that day, I knew I had to take advantage of it there and then, or risk all of them leaving and, well, dying simply by execution. Instead, I wanted a way to distract the government so they wouldn't be focused on the civilians. And, well, needless to say, I think it ended up working, even if the rebellion itself ended up, well, not going entirely according to plan. I wanted Zin to be the ringleader among all of them, but unfortunately Zin was executed due to a miscommunication, and it was very tragic. Commander, are you fond of flowers or floral arrangement? Yes, I am. Primarily because of Cheryl. He gave 4 pieces of steak, yes, but when you're dealing with a mob of nearly 300 people, I think 4 pieces doesn't exactly cut it. But that's just me. Commander Fortsy, what was your home like pre-Imperia? My home pre-Imperia? It was a small cottage. We got away from the main city after years of working for them as a soldier, and Yeah, we had enough money to buy our own home, especially after I was commander. At that point, I was sending all of my money to them to use as they needed. I didn't need any of the money where I was. I was given everything: home, shelter, food. So, I gave all the money to them, and I hope they're using it well. What's your favorite flower? As I said before, Charlie, my favorite flower is the lavender. Did you have good pay? It was very good, yes. In fact, it's one of the main incentives of the job, I suppose. Why are you all saying Theo? Is there something I missed? I bet your wife is annoying. Oh, that's just pleasant of you, Theo. I don't know who you think you are, but if I were you, I would keep your mouth shut. All right. Did you hear me? Is there anything that reminds you of your wife? Yes. Yes, there is. I used to hold in, a good stead a little trinket that she gave me. It was just a small necklace that she gave me, the first time we met. And I held it onto. Yes, I kept it in a safe place, hidden under the uniform. But yeah. What does it look like? It's a small silver necklace, with a small medallion at the end, a small icon at the very end. You tied with it on you. Yes, I did, unfortunately. But I did request that my, items to be sent back to her, including my uniform. But when I found out I was alive again, and I was completely covered in my clothing, made me realize they'd never followed through with that plan. At all. Yes, what a shame. What a shame indeed. I'm kind of nervous that I might have failed my math quiz. Our professor said we failed if we got below 60, 80, but I estimated to have gotten 50 or 55. You'll be fine, Kiori. Don't you worry. Dear Commander, by betraying Imperia, did you think about all the death that would follow, the utter desolation that would come after your actions? Do you feel any regret? The actions that people took after my death. Do not underestimate the fact that I did care for the civilians. But the truth is, Imperia was broken from the beginning. It was inherently flawed. And it was inevitable what happened to it. I just happened to be the one that broke it. That's it. It would have broken one way or another. And if I hadn't done it, then someone else would have, and they would be getting the flak for being the rebellious commander. Or rebellious groups. But I just happened to be the one that did it. I just want to say that I'm watching the stream during my mass fatality incident class. That is very on theme today, I suppose. I don't know how to take that. But, anyway. Do you have any idea why there was a purge? What was the reason for it? The purpose of the purges was to keep people in line. It was to keep people, how do I say this? In order, if that makes sense. It was to keep people subdued so they would follow the rules. When they were completely clawed by fear, no one would want to stand up against the government because they were so busy fighting each other. That was my purpose. However, as time would tell, it seemed as if it wasn't very effective on the people. In fact, many of them only killed out of necessity. Would you have preferred to be your death being the reason why Imperia fell, or should something else cause its fall? I don't think that people should have been following me under a symbol, and that's why I never claimed to be glory to the commander of the desert. I didn't want it to be about me, but rather a symbol that would unite everyone. When I was put into the role that I wanted to instill a sense of unity within the desert, not out of rebellion, but simply to bring about pride for the people within it. So people would be happy within the district, rather than wanting to turn against it. I understand presidents need to control it by fear, but I was trying to instill the opposite. Unfortunately, because I was getting choked so hard, pressured so hard by exterior forces such as Imperia, it turned the civilians that could have become allies into enemies. And they, unfortunately, all became disoriented, not knowing who I was, especially when I knew there were government spies among them. As a result of all of that, I realized that it was inherently going to end this way. And I do not regret that I am the reason, though speaking strictly out of character, I suppose I would have liked to have waited another day for everything to go down. Because purely for the sake of the event, for the event runners, for the people involved in it, because I kept being informed I wasn't at fault or the reason why, it went badly. But truthfully, I always held the opinion that I kind of messed with the event a little bit because of that, which was a terrifying level of responsibility and power that I do not ever want again. The amount of hate and anger and jealousy and rage that people held towards me because of what I did during the event is not something that I would ever want again. I'm happy I did it. I'm happy I was involved in that event. But I would never want that level of responsibility again, because the truth is, people get jealous of you for what you do. And I can't control that, unfortunately. It's inevitable. But it's just something I would never want again. As a result of the ripple effect of how influential those actions were. In fact, many people don't even realize that I never wanted that power to begin with. Don't get me wrong, I wanted to roleplay as a commander. That sounded a lot of fun. It really did, but the actual act of the power I had, it sounds stupid, but I genuinely didn't expect how powerful my actions would be throughout the event. You'd think in hindsight, yeah, obviously, but I genuinely didn't understand how much power I had as a commander. Even though I was running the district, the power and its importance of playing the role well didn't really dawn on me for a long time, until after the event ended and I felt guilty for my actions. So, to answer your question, Kiori, I do think from a narrative's perspective that yes, I think my death was a great representation of choking something too hard and it eventually falling apart because of choking it. But from an out-of-character perspective, yes, it was still your question. I probably wouldn't want to do anything like this again, as fun as it was. Generally only due to the way that people interpret your behavior, your actions, without even knowing who you are. Biting more than you can chew? No, it's more that you are going to inevitably receive people who don't understand you, or don't bother to understand you, and just choose to dislike you on principle. And I don't blame them for that. I don't. They don't know what I was like, and some people inherently dislike you for your actions, so there's nothing I can do about that. It's an inevitability. Thank you for your input. Your side is very insightful. It's okay. Don't worry, Curie. It's a-okay. This kind of thing happens, and you can't really do anything about it. But I'm very happy with how everything went, generally speaking. And it was a lot of fun. Generally speaking, of course. Commander, this is a good question. If you weren't the commander of the desert and chose any career out there, what would you have chosen? What was your passion? I wanted to be a painter, at some point. I wanted to try painting. I thought that would be quite fun. But I never fully got into it. Yeah, so I got too busy with my work. What is your favorite kind of music? Oh. Music, huh? I would have to say probably... music-wise, I'm not entirely sure. Probably classical. I do love the simple Beethoven or Mozart. They are quite fun to listen to. I do love a good orchestra. I'm pretty sure you draw better than Whimsical Fortsy. We're about the same when it comes to art. I don't exactly have much skills. It's something I wanted to do, but I just didn't, get the chance to. Were you aware that Imperia was trying to resurrect people while you were alive? Actually, believe it or not, no. The commanders were not made aware of this information. Believe it or not, the only people that knew were those above me. That information was a very tightly regarded secret that very little knew about. And unfortunately, us commanders were in such a similar situation. Commander, do you like movies? And if you do, what's your favorite movie? My favorite movie? I do like movies. My favorite movie? I don't have a favorite movie, unfortunately. I would have to think about that. I will get back to this question if I remember. Well, since you're dead now, you can draw my... Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Imagining Commander Fortsy painting a portrait of his wife. Perhaps one day. Perhaps one day. What did you like painting? Environments. Bushes, trees. How do you like... I'm not going to answer that, Eden. If you think I'm going to answer that, you are dead wrong. Wait, Commander following a Bob Ross tutorial stream? Not a bad idea. Come on, Commander, no, I'm not. Did you finish your education or were you immediately recruited into the military? I completed my education to be recruited into the military. It's the only reason they kept me in there. When they realized that they needed a tactful mind, they looked no further than my own. But I was scouted out pretty quickly by Imperia. And from there, many actions were taken that led to where I am now. And I just kind of rolled with it. What's your preference in combat? I prefer not to fight, but if I have to, I'd use my words first, and then keep my distance, and in a worst case scenario, get up close and personal. If you don't mind me asking, what was your wife like personality, I mean? She was wonderful. She was a highly regarded figure. A very loving individual who, for all intents and purposes, did everything in her power to love. And she was incredibly smart, kind, a little bit, well, strong-headed about opinions, but, I couldn't do much about that. Yeah, she was great. How is your life currently, after everything? Any dreams and aspirations? How's it like being homeless, or do you even have a home? I live with Fortsy now. Commander Fortsy is just a title at this point. Now I just sit here on this beach and hang out here. Commander, do you like singing? Not particularly. Not particularly, no. But I'm never opposed to trying a new thing. Do you feel regret for what happened to Madsby? I've spoken about this before, but What happened to Madsv was not a personal problem. I did not have any problems against Madsv themselves, but rather the system that Madsv was a victim of. And I used Madsv as a symbol and duty to prove that point, prove that narrative issue. And it was incredibly palpable for the sake of, well, proving the point, but I will say I do feel bad about the individual Madsv. They did not deserve the murder that they actually received. It was not fair on them. What would you do if I or another Empyrean hire visited you at the beach? You do understand, right, that when you send me a message, I can take it as a threat, right? You understand that very well, don't you? Anyway, moving on. Favorite drink to sip on while chilling at the beach? Let's go with, a spiced mango margarita. I do like my spices, and I love mango, so... Hello, Osparken. Nice to see you again. Commander, you're too old to fight. Just rest and let whimsical Fortsy fend himself. That is mental. That is incredibly mental. Commander, if Cheryl was a paramedic, did she know of Dr. Briarrose? I'm asking on behalf of Loom, who's not here right now. I don't know this Briarrose figure you keep speaking of. Unfortunately. Are they someone I should be aware of? Dang, thanks there, Commander. Of course. Ay. Sorry about this, chat. I'm just tired right now. Trying to wake up. I'm good at dealing with kids. Well, given that I had a daughter of my own, I would say yes. And, I know she loved me very much, and I loved her. How's life at the beach, House Commander? Peaceful? Too peaceful. A bit boring, really. I'm still worried about my grades. You will be fine, Kiori. How was your sleep schedule during your commander position? Horrible. I would have to go to bed at 9 PM. But, like, I'm a night owl. I like staying up late. And, I would have to wake up really early in the morning. Like, right now, my voice is just how I sound. It's not like I'm not, like, going deeper or deeper or deeper or deeper. It's just how I sound right now. Because I'm just, like, relaxed and talking to all of you. And, it's unfortunately just how I would have to wake up sounding. So that's why a lot of people would message me or, like, come into chat after I finish the event saying, like, whoa, your voice is deeper. What the hell? What? Like, hold on. Why do you sound so high-pitched when I'm talking to people? But high-pitched me is just me putting energy in because I'm excited about something. And that's the voice that would come with it. And also being a voice actor kind of does that. What would Commander Fortsy wear while living at the beach? I'm not sure, really. I've never really worn much beyond the outfit I'm wearing right now. I just had a few sewn outfits of the same thing. I used to wear a suit and tie beyond that, but not much else. Did you have to oversee the training of new recruits? Yes, I did. I would do so. How would you feel if I made things more exciting for you at the beach? I think you should watch your step, Caroline. The event's over. Don't want to cause another incident, do you? What do you think of the coming holiday that is Christmas? I think it's a good time for family to be together. I think that is the main value I get out of it. So I encourage it. I do. Commander Fortsy doesn't change clothes. No, I have a couple copies of the same outfit that I switch between. If you were to show your family Imperia, where would you take them? I wouldn't take them, but if I was forced to, I would take them to the desert. Or to the Citadel. What is the lore behind your necklace that you're wearing currently? Simply, it is the necklace that... Oh, this one. Ah, well no, this one was made for me by Chris. I didn't really have a choice in the matter, okay? Alright. What if you get matching beach shirts with Fortsy? Well... I've never really thought about that. If you haven't said already, what does your wife look like? Hair, eye color, hair color. Also, what kind of lady was she? Well, she had long black hair and hazel eyes. She was, not super tall, but she wasn't short either. I don't exactly remember. She was nearly on eye level with me. And she always used to wear, from memory, simple dresses. She preferred a more simple life that way. Yes, shorter than me. But, yes, she was great. Would you lead an army of Kiwis into battle? They seem very inefficient for war. I don't know why this other whimsical Fortsy you keep mentioning thinks it would be a good idea to send you into battle. Because, from what I gather, you guys don't even have arms. Have your memories faded or confused in death? Well, when I initially came back to life, I somehow forgot everything. Only remembered the, only remembered the faintest memories of my anger. Nowadays, I don't remember anything from my time there, canonically. Right now, this is uncanon. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you. Oh boy. Commander, can you tell Whimsical Fortsy to not send us to war? Don't send them to war! Apparently they don't want to. What? I said don't send them to war, they don't want to. Okay. I think that worked. What's your favorite sniper rifle? Oh dear. Sniper rifle. The M24. Nice, simple, effective, and gets the job done. This is giving he asked for no pickles. Can you believe he almost sent us to war against Germany? Commander, I can't believe that guy. Germany? From what I gather, he tried to call for peace. Actually, speaking of, I actually have the messages between Ish and him directly. Let me pull them up. It was a pretty funny exchange too. I found it quite hilarious. Here we go. What war are you in that requires an alliance? Fortsy said. And Ish responded, Bro, I'm getting attacked by the Germans. Fortsy said, elaborate? And then Ish said, Grey by the way. And then Fortsy said, why don't we advocate for peace in these trying times? There was no response until, well, early this morning. He said, you naive fool, you will get invaded and overtaken in days when you're invaded with that mindset. And then he said, we will never thrive if we continue to act so barbaric. And then he said, no wonder the president had you on a leash like a dog. Did you bark for him too? And I said, wrong, false, and untrue. This conversation is over. And then he sent me 3 dog emotes, and I never responded. He doesn't deserve a response after something like that. Yes, Ish was a little bit crazy. Yes. Perhaps when we're in a a stage, I can show you. Are you aware on who Ish is? Do you see that guy flying around in 2.7? He approached me a few times during the event. I don't know, I just assume he's a man floating in a suit in the sky. Oh no, he's gonna do you dirty in the video, bro. To be honest, I do not care how I'm portrayed in the video anymore. Hello, Emlia Lask. It's just gonna put clown music over your death in the video. We're so good. Oh lord, it's considered a god. Who knows? And Imperia didn't recognize him as a threat. Is a man in a suit flying in the air common in Imperia? Well, I mean, there's actually a painting, believe it or not, in Solov's office of Ish floating in the sky. It's a real painting that they actually custom made for the event. There's a few of them like that. Anyway, are you and Whimsical Fortsy close to the point he knows your background / past? Yes, there is like a painting of Ish in the event. He's on a painting, and it's really funny. Are you and Whimsical Fortsy close to the point he knows your background / past? Well, we are brothers, twins, so I would hope so. He's flying over the jungle district. Oh, lord. Whimsy Fortsy is canon. Well, who did you think the second skin was? I was going to use it. I have to head out. Have a great evening, Commander, and I'll see you, Jolly. Thank you for coming. Where the heck was Whimsy Fortsy during the entire event? Do you think he wants to go to Imperia? Really? I mean, the thing is, speaking strictly out of character for a second, chat, if I hadn't made it into the event as government, I was going to be using that other skin. Just so you all know. So I was going to be running around wearing a beach outfit if I hadn't gotten into it, and I wouldn't have been speaking. Actually, what's strange is I would have still been speaking this way. Huh. Because I would have just woken up and I would have been tired. That's weird. Did Whimsy Fortsy try to stop you from going to Imperia? A little bit, but I hadn't spoken to him in years by that point. Do you think Fortsy would have fit in the beach area of the desert? Oh, 100%. Good morning, Commander Fortsy. Glad that I was able to come here. Hello, Yasu. Thank you so much. Glad to see you, and thank you for the first time message, Yasu. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you. Whimsy Fortsy running around. Yes. Do you think I would get along with Whimsy Fortsy? Well, he's a lot easier to manipulate than I am, so yes, probably. Who was your favorite opponent in Imperia or the desert? I would say probably opponent. That's a tough one. Canary was an interesting one because Canary, from a narrative perspective, I really respected Canary as the defense minister. Betraying Canary was probably the only person in Imperia that I actually felt bad about betraying. Coraline was playing a game of chess with me, back and forward throughout that whole event, but thankfully I was able to enact my plan before it was stopped, and just barely snuff them out. Meanwhile, the president, of course, being the main proprietor of the entirety of Imperia, was a threat on its own. But I will say I do think Canary was a compelling and interesting antagonistic threat. So I would say they were my favorite, purely for that reason. It's a time to undo your bad posture. I do not have bad posture. You just wasted your points there. But seriously, thank you. Lore drops, yes. Lore drops coming out. Greetings, Commander Fortsy in chat. Hello, Neflo. Hello. I'm yawning. Oh boy. Okay. By the way, guys. Random facts. Okay. A random fact about me. Let's see. I have only had the opportunity to try sushi once. Speaking strictly as Commander Fortsy. What did you do before Imperia? I was a soldier on the front lines. for a separate nation when I was scouted out by Imperia. If there were any higher-ups in Imperia, is there one you would save? What do you mean if there were any higher-ups? Get Commander Fortsy to Japan. Your sushi-less life. No, I know. Trust me, chat, once we reach the dono amount, I will be doing new dono amounts, which is going to be a lot of fun. How did Whimsy Fortsy even manage to have you speak to us? Aren't you dead? Did he resurrect you? Is Fortman doing necromancy again? Well, if I, look, I refuse to comment on this, but it's a bit touchy, yes. I wish I wasn't super sick during the Purge event. It ruined some of the experience. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, Vorta. I was a bit sick in the event myself as well. I had a bit of a stomach bug every time I woke up at 5 AM to get on for the event. Oh, dude, and don't even get me started when they were like, we're going to be doing a meeting before day 4 begins. So we'd have to get on at like 4 AM my time, and maybe Whimsical Fortsy is also dead and we're in the afterlife. What? What are you talking about? Commander Fortsy, what's your opinion on the undeserved execution of the Freak Duo? Do you think Whimsy Fortsy would survive the Purge? Definitely not. He'd be screaming way too much, panicked, and he's not exactly a combatant, so I don't think so. No wonder why that sleep schedule was awful. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Frostpunk event? I think it looks quite good. It looks engaging. I think all of you should be ready for it. Would you have survived the Purge had you been a citizen? Truthfully speaking, I don't think so. I don't think many people in the Purge were really harmed, but if we were under the assumption that I was Commander Fortsy, and then I was thrown into the Purge, then I don't think so. I think people would have wanted me dead. Though if I was a civilian from the beginning, well, it would have been the other me running around, and I'm not sure if people would have wanted me dead. Would Whimsical Fortsy have been loyal to Imperia? The truth is, even as Commander Fortsy, I wanted to be loyal to Imperia. I really did. But I kept getting, well, truthfully, it was partly my paranoia that played up a lot, that resulted in me making actions that were good for narrative reasons, but not great for the purposes of the event itself, at least from how I perceived it. Ish told me I did very well and I didn't need to worry, but that's not what other people said. So, it's a bit of a weird case. I think it's important to know that when loyalty is involved, I never intended to be disloyal from the beginning. It's what led to where I ended up going. Because a lot of people assumed that I was just loyal to only the deserts and wanted to destroy Imperia from the beginning. And I made some false assumptions about people that I thought were making assumptions that they weren't. And I realized I was wrong about that, so... But, it was a very fun event. I really enjoyed it. I think the disloyalty was earned by the time it came about. And I think a lot of people who don't know my perspective or understand that don't understand the ripple effect or implications it has on the rest of the event because they haven't seen it from my point of view. And I don't blame them for that. I didn't record, I didn't stream it, I wasn't allowed to stream it at all. So a lot of people don't know why I acted the way that I did. Would you ever do a tell-all? What is a tell-all? Pro-Imperia Commander Fortsy? Well, the thing is, at first I didn't disagree with Imperia's actions, and to be honest, there's nothing wrong with how they handled things. except for when they came into my land and started assuming they could run it better by instilling fear into the people, when I wanted to try and keep it peaceful by taming people's anger and making everyone happy. And it was working until Imperia kept pushing and pushing and pushing. What did you and Whimsical Fortsy mainly do as kids? Did you guys stay inside most of the time or preferred playing? Well, a lot of the time growing up we played a lot of imaginary games, if you can imagine. Pretending to be civilians in wars and battles, fighting with sticks, that kind of thing. Like a video explaining everything you did, your thought process and whatnot. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I could look into it. Oh my god, I can break character? Oh, thank god. Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. Hello. Bit more energy to now. Holy moly. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, like, when I'm speaking as Commander Fortsy, I'm just, like, fully relaxed, but when I'm speaking to you guys like this, like, hello, I have a bit more energy in there. Chat really came alive the moment Fortsy was back. Can you keep the chaos on during the break too? It's not really worth it because it's only about, like, 2 seconds. You know, I'm only here for, like, a minute. In fact, I don't even know if I have that. I can't find that Fugi. Oh god. Hold on, red cylinder, hold on. Works every time. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Someone scare him? That's fucked up. That's messed up, man. What the hell? I haven't done anything wrong. Hello, Velvux. Hello. You sound more scrunkly whenever Commander is here. Scrunkly? What do you mean, scrunkly? I don't know what that means. It's a good cure to hiccups. It's very strange. Scrunkly Fortsy. Scary is a good way to remove hiccups. Yeah, it is. It is. Though, I don't think any of you can really scare me right now. I can't think of anything that would scare me at this moment. You sound more whenever you talk to Commander. Whimsy Fortsy, I'm coming for you. You'll become a screwdriver very soon. What the hell, man? That's fucked up and evil. How are you enjoying listening to our questions to Commander Fortsy? I am not really listening. I'm kind of doing my own thing in the background. Scrunkly is like another version of Blorbo. I hope you didn't forget what it meant again. Someone that you like. Or a fondness of someone that you like. Of something. Thumbs up. Yes. Fortsy, is that the sound of a peacock? Okay, serious. Okay. Look, it worked the first time. It's not gonna work now, okay? Alright. I ain't stupid. I'm not stupid, okay? I know what you're up to, alright? I'm imagining Whimsy Fortsy sitting crisscross on the back playing with a fish. God damn it, bro. Don't look up, there's a spider. Just shut it. Okay. Just shut it, okay? There's a spider on your leg foot. Just stop it, okay? Please, please. Hello, Whims. Hello. I knew people use scrunkly to mean, like, gives you cuteness aggression. Oh. Fortsy, Caroline is behind you. Ha. Very funny. Whimsical Fortsy is just making sandcastles in the background. The chat's bullying me again. I know, it's bullshit, man. And I don't really... Oh. What? It's my turn. Oh, right. Okay. What? Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Okay. I'm back. What? Is there something wrong? Now, I said that I was going to be running this stream for an hour and 30 minutes, roughly speaking, so we're actually nearly approaching the end of the stream already. So, I'm here to answer a few more questions, and then I need to get going. I'm going to be very busy today. Feel free to ask me whatever you want, though I can't guarantee it'll be much. What did you do before becoming a soldier? I was raised under my dad. and he taught me everything he knew about the intricacies of baking. I was not much of a baker myself, didn't care for it. I didn't want to be a baker, so I pursued a different life. And that's where I eventually joined the army, wanting to do something more. A specific breed of cat or dog that I like. I like pugs. They're very cute. Pug dogs are very cute. What is your greatest fear? Disappearing, I think would be the right word. If you had a casual wear, what would it be? Probably something simple. Simple shirts. Simple pants. Things of that nature.
Hey, Commander guy, I'm gonna slime you out. Hey, you pal.
What are you doing here? Get the hell out of here. You're not meant to be here. What in the hell? Who invited him onto the stage? Excuse me? This fucking Slimer thinks he can just come here and take over my chat the same way he tried to take over the district? Really? Okay, alright. Typical Slimes, I know. Them and their... Maybe there really was pro-gamer dude inside the walls. Maybe there was. My lord, we almost disappearanced you during the event, Mr. Commander. Me and Sullivan thought it was too inflammatory to do a public execution. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's exactly why I acted the way that I did, Caroline. Yeah, I think I was justified in acting the way that I did, given that it was pretty obvious to me what you guys were trying to do to me. That's the only reason I acted on day 4 rather than day 5. Because I was worried I was going to be disappeared that day, and that there would be no chance for me to take action, unfortunately. Do you think you are a sopping cat or a sad puppy? Okay, alright. Gonna go now, have fun, Commander and Kiwis. Goodbye, Osparken. Which one are you, rage beta or rage baited? I don't know. What do you think I am? I think I am not a dog or a cat. I think I'm a human. But feel free to ask me one more question. You did what you had to. We disagree on each other's motives, but I can understand why you did what you did. Right. Commander, since you have a wife, do you have any advice for all the men when dating someone they like? For all the men, communication is key, and that goes both ways. I think it's important that you do that in any relationship. It's super important, because if you don't communicate, when people don't take accountability, that's the big thing. It's about taking accountability for your own actions and having the pride to not, to lower the pride that you have and understand that it's not just about you and it's not just about them, it's about helping each other. I'm gonna slime your wife. I don't think so. You don't really have an opportunity to do that. Did you like any group in particular? If we're talking in character, I suppose the beach was probably my favorite. Out of character, I loved the slimes. What in the hell? Cece coming in with 10 gifted. My lord. Well, great timing, really. Because, my lord, came in and gave money. What the heck? Well, if you wanted to say goodbye to Commander Fortsy, this is the opportunity to do so. Thank you, Cece. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think we're done with the questions for today. So I'm gonna put you back onto Commander. I'm gonna put you back onto normal Fortsy for now. And I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for listening. And I will talk to all of you later. So, have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye. Okay. Crud. Hello. My God, I need a stretch. Welcome back. We missed you. Huh? Fortsy return. Yes, I return. I am back. I am back. Do not be a shrimpsy. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Boss, I want Commander. You want Commander? You know what I should have done? Hydration. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. You fell asleep before stream? Oh, I'm so sorry, Moonlit. The good news is that there'll be a VOD for it. Was it relaxing to let someone else stream for you, Fortman? Yeah, I mean, it made me have like a day off, pretty much. I'm just here to say hi and goodbye, pretty much. I just wanted to say a few things I'm going to advertise because, you know, it's advertisement time. We have 35% off all gifted subs if you guys are interested. We have those ready, available, very cool, thumbs up. And yeah, we have we have W ad. I'm not even being subtle about it. But the cool thing is that when you donate during this period, can December come by any faster? I need to resub so badly. It's okay, Curie. Don't worry. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a lot of you who are actually sub to me through December. I mean, coming through December 1st, aren't you? Because of the Halloween subathon. There's a lot of you during that period. Oh dear lord, that's kind of scary. I'm a bit worried about that. Because right now, chat, I have 1,955 subscribers, right? I'm so fucking scared at how many are gonna disappear. I'm so scared, bro. Holy moly. I'm so worried. Yay me, I was from the Halloween subathon. Oh, thank you, Anonymous. Oh, what the hell? Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted sub to Chris Kitten. Thank you, Anon. Really appreciate that. W Anon? Yeah. My subs runs out on my birthday next week. Oh, awesome. I mean, that's good timing. Nuh-uh, we will stay. Worst case, they all come back during the subathon. Nah, that is true, actually. Nah, resub day is still on. Nice. Well, I'm very excited because you guys are going to be able to see the 3-month subscriber Kiwi that we have, and it's very cute. I actually don't know when sub renew in 3 days. Oh yeah, because you guys will be able to see the new one. That'll be really cool. I'm very excited for that. I accidentally canceled my subscription, so I have to manually do it. Nah, that's fair. That is very fair. Founder badge replaced my Kiwi. I can remove your founder badge. That is something I can do if you want me to. It's so sad. Why don't they have the founder badge and then the separate little thing next to it? No. Wait, no? No, I won't. Decisions. Your founder's badge. Why does it sound like a threat? Don't worry. I wish they had both, though. I'm gonna prime in a week. You're gonna prime? Yippee. A prime sub is always a good sub. Nice to see all of you, though. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I also wish... Whoa, what the hell? Oh. Yo, San, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sana. Massive thanks for the 5 gifted. Holy moly. Yeah, because right now we have 35 off gifted subs, and whenever you donate... What the hell? What in the... What, huh? What the... Hobco Huey. Is it... Hobco Huey? Am I getting that right? Hobco Huey. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Holy moly, bro. That whole time, right, we were sitting there. That whole time we were sitting there, I was thinking to myself, if someone's gonna gift, they're gonna want to gift when Commander Fortsy's on, right? But it turns out, no. It was the freaking opposite. They're here, all the gifteds are coming the moment that I'm here. But, like, I'm here every stream. Why would you do this? Why would you wait until I'm here? What? We're locked in on questions, I guess. But, like, what, huh? For reference, everybody loves whimsical oh my god, bro. No one wanted to interrupt the commander? Brother. Darn. Well, thank you for the 20 gifted, Hopco Huey. A lack of whimsical normal Fortsy leads to a yearning for whimsical Fortsy. The way you pronounce my name makes me fucking laugh so hard. Bro, Hobco Huey. I don't know how to say... Like, how am I meant to say that? I'm just saying Hobco Huey. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? The commander is a bit scary. God damn it, bro. The B comes first. Bocob Huey? Bohob Huey? I'm not gonna lie, every time someone... What the... Crypt, what the fuck? Thank you for the 5 gifted. Holy moly, what is going on this stream? I thought we were done with the subs today. He always pronounces our names wrong. It's a Kiwi tradition. I'm bad at names, okay? Ah, god damn it, bro. Thank you so much, Crypt. I really appreciate the 5 gifted. Yeah, we have 35% off today. Discord, for reference, by the way, has a thing going on. So, what's it called? If you donate, you also get like a Discord, 3 months worth of Nitro, which is pretty sick. And if you guys want to check more whimsical Fortsy, even when he's not streaming, check out his latest short here. Chat fell silent every time there was a lore drop. Kiwis are letting off steam. I guess so. You're getting my name right now. So now you get to mispronounce someone else's name. God damn it. Luntian, I'm trying my best, okay? Michael Buble moment. Okay. I like... You know what? I'm not having that conversation again today. It's not happening. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. But, imagine getting called an AI. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Anyway, meanwhile you keep calling me Shadow on here. Well, yeah, I mean, I see the word Seftus every time I say Shadow, but like, I see the first word that I can say that's socially okay, and then I go with that. I still haven't forgot you mispronounced my name as Lillian. Okay, yes. You are never letting Michael Buble down for me. I know, I'm sorry, guys. I don't think it's difficult to mispronounce my Discord or Twitch name. Nightram? Is that it? Being called Ray is so funny. Well, yes. When your name literally says Ray, what do you expect me to do? Do you expect me to, like, respond with, oh, hi, Ray and Kusakabe? Like, bruh. Do you expect me to say the whole fucking legal name and their government identity? Like, bro, I see the word Ray. I can say Ray. I know you're Ray. You know you're Ray. My partner made this account. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I see, it's like, you know that YouTube short that guy made, or that TikTok that guy made about the girl that was like, man, I hate when people ask me questions about baking, and her name is like Kate the Baker or some shit. And it's like, brother, what the fuck were you expecting? Like, motherfucker, it's literally in your name. Like, brah. Anyway, whatever. I just, the only Commander Fortsy is fully call me Curie V. Yeah, I call you Curie, okay? Meanwhile, I get 3 different names. Yes, a lot of hugs, yes. I know. Just, I see what I see, and that's what I say. I can see the confusion about my own name. It's a chocolate chip cookie, chewy, but replaced with a bu. Yeah, that's why I called you Bahui when I first met you. Honestly, I still don't know how to say your name. Preach haunts me. It was a mistake, okay? Precious, I'm sorry. Commander's the only one who's called me Eden here. You full named me for whatever reason early in the stream. I think I was just saying people's names when they were joining and saying hi to everyone, and maybe that's why. I apologize. Chocolate chip cookie, yummy. Bro is allergic to calling me Nerve now. He's too Junie pilled. Well, yeah, because it's indoctrinated in my mind after you like got angry. Or like, he calls me Nerve. It's Junie, and I'm like, I'm sorry, okay. God damn it. One of these, I need to make a character that Fortsy is gonna mispronounce. No, do not. I like how this has turned into everyone reminiscing about how Fortsy mispronounced their name. It's, okay, alright. Well, you know what one isn't fair? Saying, oh yeah, he mispronounced my name when their name was literally Ray. Like, Ray and then another name, and it's like, I didn't mispronounce nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just glad I don't get Thunder Rice Queen. I get that from others, but there's only Thunder. No, I just call you Thunder. I like seeing people get their names mixed up because mine is so easy. I'm just numbers, bro. True. I just call you 151. It's easy. Remember when you called me Cheddar? That was a mistake, Charlie. You both start with the words CH, okay? Alright? Okay? Alright. Awesome. Glad. Good talk. Bro calls me Moonlit when Moon is easier. Moonlit is like, it's a word, so I go, yep. I keep getting called San. I'm sorry, Sana. I'm sorry. I know what you want to be called, and I keep forgetting. I apologize. Never gonna live that down. There's a lot of things here I'm never gonna live down, because none of these people will forgive me. It's okay. God damn it. I flinch every time you mention the man on my name. TJ. You mean your fucking name? Bro. What do you expect me to say? Man 3 instead? I gotta go now. Thank you for the stream of support, man. I'm heading off in real life to coordinate the Frostpunk devs. No worries, Caroline. Enjoy, and good luck with the Frostpunk stuff. I forgive you because it's funny. Surprisingly, you're one of the people that actually says my name right. Jackie? Yeah, Jackie. It's a real name. Jackie. Nice and easy. I would have called myself Ligaya because it's easier, but I like Luntian better, so sorry about that, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. God damn it. Yeah, Jackie is easy. It's easy. It's easy to say. Jackie. He actually pronounced Ligaya, right? Yes. Fortsy, have you realized you've never said Ariala's name right? Aralia. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. It's Aralia. Oh, God. I'm still gonna say Ariala. That's just... Wow. Oh, fuck. Oh. Aralia. Oh, that makes so much sense. Because I just kind of say it. I didn't really think about what I was saying. Oh my god, bro. Okay, whatever. That works. Yeah, apparently that works. He's Michael Buboing you. Why are you doubling down? Well, good thing I like my name, like my Fortsy given name. Yeah, Ariella. I'm surprised it took this long for you to get called out. Bro. And increase your computer's font size. Brother. Okay, can you blame me? Like, okay, I'm just bad with remembering names, okay? Like, come on, man. Give me some slack here. Please. Please, a little bit. That's fair. Thank you. Holy moly. Good news, guys. I'm going to see Zootopia 2 today. I'm very excited. It's going to be very fun. I wonder how Fortsy would horribly mispronounce my name, either Discord or Twitch one. Say the other part of my name. I really want to see if you butcher it. Sylvie Maynard. Sylvie Maynard. This is like Fortsy mispronouncing Bondi Beach, even though he lives in Oz. Bondi Beach? Is it Bondi? Is that what it's meant to be? I live in Oz. I'm not from Australia. I must leave now. Bye, Kiwis and streamer guy. Bye-bye. Lot of hugs. Bye-bye. Good thing I didn't go with my artistic nickname here. Kamawanaide. Is that it? Hightail release date also drops later. Gasp. I need to have a look at that. Got it in one job. Oh, and got it in one. Good job. Nice. Yippee. Let's go. Have fun with Zootopia 2, Fortsy. Will we still watch a movie tonight? Probably, yes. And if we do watch a movie, we're watching the third Equestria Girls, the friendship games. If we do it. The trailer looked pretty decent. It didn't spoil the whole movie. So it seems low-key interesting. Yeah, lady, it looks pretty good from what I saw. So I'm tempted just to go and... I think we're going to go full out with this one. Friendship games, please, please, please. My favorite movie of the series. Nice, okay. Yeah, we may be able to do it tonight. My name's been wrong the entire time, but also that was my fault for placing the one in the wrong place. And I'm happy with my name. It's just Nearly to me. I just say Nearly. Oh, boy. Okay. Alright. Shrimpsy, posture check. Should I try to show up to movie night tonight, chat? You should. It would be great. It would be absolutely incredible. What? Hold up, chat. Show up to movie night and you'll be blessed by my glorious food. Oh, yes, 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 yes. The glorious food that Kiori brings. Sometimes it's absolute doo-doo, and other times it's fire. Kiori's been kind of redeeming themselves, though, I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing a lot more, like, really good food by Kiori, so, I gotta say, I think Kiori's doing really well recently. To be honest, the fish was kind of a one-off thing. It was just really sad, but other than that, I'll take that, I guess. Hey, I mean, the food's been really good recently, so, I mean, you know. Kiori Burger, the sequel to Sucker Burger. Holy moly. Never mind, I take it back, screw you. Okay, sleepy pill kicking. Good night, 14 Kiwis. Bye-bye, Sylvie. Not the milk powder and rice. Did you forget about the Fruit Loops and the rice plus milk? Oh, God. Yeah, Kiori, come on, man. Come on. Like, can you really get on my case about that? Did you see the brownies and lemon squares I sent a few minutes before the start stream? Wait, what? Where? Holy moly. You guys cook food on movie night? Yeah, people, like, prepare food for it, man. It's awesome. We show off our food. Yeah, it's really good. I'm probably going to take a nap in a few minutes, see chat. Well, I don't think you're the only one, Night Ram. I'm not going to go to nap. I'm not going to go to sleep, but I am going to end the stream. Probably at 2 hours exactly. So, yeah. We'll talk for the next, like, 8 minutes. I'm really hungry. I'm so incredibly starved. So once I'm done, I'm going to go have a shower, and then I'm going to go out. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very excited for that. Did you eat lunch, Fortsy? No. When I said that I had just woken up to get on stream, I mean, I went out into the main room, the lounge. I did one thing, and walked back in here with a banana, and got a bit busy, and then I started stream. So, I had to deal with, like, one thing because of an in-real-life friend, and then I was online. And, yeah, it was, yeah. We're back. Whimsy Fortsy's back too. Hello, Ninny. Hello. Yes. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Now we're just talking. Hope you eat well after the stream. Yeah, will do. I'm going to, well, we're going to the movies, and holy moly, I'm gonna get a pizza pretzel. It's basically a pepperoni pretzel with cheese on it as well. Oh my god, it tastes incredible. Oh yeah, 100%. Sounds yummy. Yeah. That sounds good. What the frick is a pizza pretzel? Well, it's just, there is a pretzel place. And in this pretzel place, they have pepperoni with cheese on a pretzel. You need some of that? Hey, man. I had Thanksgiving for breakfast because of my work schedule and my mum being a day person. Do you have enough for the class? No. Actually, I can buy enough for the class, if that helps. I will buy a pizza pretzel for everyone here. This isn't legally binding, is it? This isn't like a thing that you can sue me for in the future, right? Just being sure, right? We reached the sub goal. We did reach the sub goal. Look on the right side. We reached it. Hooray. It was really good. I'm so happy we reached it. So yeah, pretty much, guys, in the near future, we will be doing a chat controls Minecraft stream, which is going to be very fun. I'm very excited about that. And then after that, the next one is a Minecraft Let's Play. It's basically me playing to beat the Ender Dragon. Like just normal Minecraft. So if you do want to see that, I highly recommend that you sub during this period while we have 35% off. I'll be, and whenever we get up to that sub goal, we will then like plan it for the next week or the week after that. So the sooner that you sub, the sooner we reach the goal, the sooner we can do the stream. That's pretty much how it works. We'll also be adding Kiwi accessories as incentives for sub goals as well, which is going to be very fun. Like different clothing, different articles. Me and my hard grinded 40k points already. So yeah, that'll be awesome. I'm really excited for that. Will Friendship Games be on the same time as the last two movies? Yes. If I am able to do it tonight, it will be. Just for consistency's sake, you know what I mean? Just makes sense to me. Is there a Minecraft mod where we can bomb you? There is stuff like that, yes. But just so you know, chat, the chat controls Minecraft it's I don't know what it's controlled by. I think some of them are channel point redeems. I think some of them are money, like donos and subs. I think some of them are, like, there's different things that you can get. TNT Fortsy. God damn it, bro. I forgot about TNT. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's essentially it, chat. Throw Fortsy. Snipe Fortsy. Actually, while we're here, chat, I know you guys didn't redeem it, but let's just turn it on for a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. We only have about 5 minutes left, so it's just a reward for being here the whole stream, I suppose. There we go. And the first one spawned. There we go. So yeah, all you have to do to get into this as a Kiwi. Kiwi start. Oh my god. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy the stars, chat. There you go. So you joined simply by joining, like, actually being in the chat. That's literally it. And then you're in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I see you guys all jumping for the start. Oh my god. The TNT, the explosion. Oh my god. Congratulations, guys. It's, the bombs, no. I know, chat, I know. Never mind, I'm there, holy moly, here comes the gambling. Yes, here it comes. Guys, I wanted to ask, I'm assuming you guys would want to do marbles again. Just taking a guess. Taking a gander. Kiori is rich, yes. Kiori won a battle royale. So, yes. Yes. Marbles, yes. Okay, cool. You would want to do marbles. Nice. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Sick. Oh boy. Marbles mentioned. Marbles, yes. Okay, cool. Nice. I will keep that in mind for future streams. I don't have a huge schedule next week, but I do have a lot of games that I'm playing actively. Resident Evil, Firewatch, Terraria. I need to figure out what games we're going to be playing next week. Undertale, I need to keep playing Ace Attorney at some point, but I'm going to wait until Mads is available. Wait, how do you guys get gold? You get gold from fighting each other, from picking up stars, which sometimes just appear periodically on the stream, just randomly. And winning battle royales. I think there was basketball as well, which was pretty cool. Why are they doing Gamba? They can Gamba if they want. After Undertale, you should do Deltarune. I will do that, yes. I've been told to play it, and apparently it's better than Undertale, which is shocking. Oh my god, Leanne just destroyed Red Panda. We were so arse at basketball, yeah, not gonna lie. Yeah. To be fair, though, that was a really shit angle. You should try Expedition 33. I love that game so much. I've been told that's like game of the decade. Like, not just game of the year. Thanks for the call out. Damn, I'm sorry, Red Panda. I'm sorry. I need boss battle again. We will definitely get a chance to do something like that again. I'm still surprised we beat the boss battle. I was thinking about getting a pro gamer dude one first. I think that would be a common enemy for everyone to team up on. You would also recommend Expedition 33? Okay. Can we annihilate... Can we please annihilate Pro Gamer, dude? Holy moly, bro. Hell yeah. Dude. No, that boss battle had it out to get me. Hashtag never again. That is true, Precious. That was pretty funny. Holy moly. Also, did you guys know that when you donate subs while the Kiwis are on, they do a little cute dance, and they all like jump in the air. It's really cute. I love it, man. It's so freaking cute. In fact, I wonder if there's a way for us to a little dancey dance. Yeah, little dancey dance. It doesn't matter how many subs there are. Like, they all just do like a little dance. Speaking of, you can just dance on your own, by the way, which is really cute. Yeah, the dance is so cute. Got a dip now, Fortman. Thanks for the stream. Of course, Niflo. Absolutely. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Holy what the... Oh my god. Thank you, Hobco Huey, for the 10 gifted. Successful promo. It worked, but thank you, Hobco Huey. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Holy moly. Thank you for the 10 gifted. We got to see the Kiwis dance. That was so cute. Yeah. It's so cute. I was expecting none, or like if someone was going to do it, one to like just see what it does, but not 10. Holy moly. Thank you, Hobco Huey. My lord. Right. Well, I'm a little bit scared of what's going to happen during the subathon. I want to see them dance. Oh no. Wait, Hobco Huey, you reached 100 subs. Congrats. Thank you, Hobco. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your contributions. Holy moly. That's awesome. Yo, yeah. Thank you so much for the 100 subs total. That's really appreciated. It's actually surprising how many of you have the gift box next to your names. Like, to show that you guys are like sub-gifters. That's crazy to me. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for all of it. I forgot that's a thing. Yeah, you're on the leaderboard. You are number 4. Kieran is number 3, Iris is number 2, and Charlie is number 1. Fortsy, can you throw the Kiwis around again? I will pick up a few Kiwis. Wham, wow. Wham, bam, wow. Wham, wow. Wow. And wow. And wow. And wow. Oh, fuck. Wow. There we go. That was myself. Oh. Well, they're okay. Don't worry. They all come back. They always come back. No problem. Where am I now? Don't worry. If you get thrown off, as long as you type in chat again, you get added back on. So you're all good. They have been thrown. I'm sorry. How to activate the basketball again? One of the mods has to type the command in, and then it gets activated. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, chat, we actually have reached the 2-hour mark. So I am going to disappear in just a moment. But give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second, chat. Alright, so let's see. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves for a second, guys. I will quickly go to the bathroom, and then I will be right back, guys. So give me like 2 seconds, everyone. Bye-bye. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Hello. I'm back, guys. Hello, how are we doing, everybody? Nice to see all of you yet again. So... to be honest, I don't know why I went to the bathroom and then didn't just end the stream there. But I kind of wanted you guys to, like, be able to play with your Kiwis for a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no. Oh! And Kylo Solo. And Kylo Solo? Thank you for the resub, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, thank you so much for that. You're fucking kidding? What? Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Guess what, Fortsy? What's up? Oh, hi Reese. Hello. I gotta go because it's already 3 PM, so bye-bye, Fortsy. This was a very fun stream. Hope to see you guys on movie night later. See you later, Lutein. See you later. Okay, let's see. So, I'm going to end the stream in just a moment. Thank you guys. Fortsy, to end the stream, can we fight? What, you want to do a battle at the very end of the stream? What? Well, streak reached. Moonlit is on a 20 stream streak. Holy moly. Val's 110 from the slots. It'll be... Huh? What? What? Huh? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Huh? What? Huh? What the hell? Well, we reached it, chat. I'm just looking at the dono bar. We've reached it. And now I disappear into... What? Oh, dear lord. Oh, god. How big was the dono? It was 500 USD. Reese, what the fuck? Holy moly, bro. I only heard the meow. Did you guys not see the emo on the right side? It was a sub. I guess if you didn't see it, you're not gonna see it for a while. An insane last minute stream donut. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was that an emote of me in a maid outfit? Okay, right. Okay, right. They just dropped a fucking nuke on me and left. Don't worry about it, Reese dropping a nuke and dipping... Bro. Are you fucking kidding me? What? What? Okay, holy moly. Right, I suppose thank you, Mio the best, for the follow. They all jumped. They were jumping for you, Mio. Guess you're going to Japan. Oh god, I've got to start planning that now.
Thank you for being such a big source of comfort for us, Fortsy. What the fuck, man? Fucking hell. Congrats, Fortsy. Yeah. Bloody hell, okay. What the hell, man? It's just, what the fuck? Okay, well, right. What a great way to end the stream. Yeah. Right. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate it, but if this is my Thanksgiving, enjoy Zootopia 2. What the fuck, man? We're going to Japan? Oh, Lord. Okay, well. Alright. Thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your support. Alright. Thank you guys. I will see all of you later. And yeah, thank you. Have a good one, everyone.